Hello everybody and welcome to Slipjoint Sawyer. Today we're going to be taking a look at a gift that was sent to me by my good friend Mikey over at Baldy's Blades. He's not uploading any content because he's selfish, so go over there and sort of friendly bully him into posting some videos or at least some shorts or something. Come on Mikey, we're waiting. And because of that your sticker's not staying out all videos, so sorry. But yeah, he sent me over this beautiful little Victorinox Swiss Army knife, and this is one that's been discontinued for a little while, which is a shame because it's a really cool little pan. So it's 74 millimeters. I'll give you that in the sort of inches. It is pretty much bang on 3 inches, maybe a tad under, a little tiny bit under, nothing majorly. And you can see it comes in these beautiful Alox, well, smooth silver Alox scales, and I've recently become a massive fan of these smooth Alox. I've picked up quite a few over the last sort of month or two, couple of different models. I'll probably do a sort of a collection overview at some point very soon. But of course with the smooth Alox you get the printed on shield, so there's no sort of stamping or pressing on of the shield of this one, and you can see the exposed rivets, 4 rivets on this one, and it's a 1 layer. And you'll notice on the back, and this is the money clip. Now, not entirely fantastic now that a lot of our notes are plastic or sort of synthetic material. They sort of slide out all over the place, but back when we had paper money or proper money, this would be perfect for that. I'll give you an example. We'll use the sticker, so how deep it sort of is. So you can fold up a note. Maybe this is more for like a singular note, or if you just sort of some emergency currency on you, like I always carry a 20 just in case my card doesn't work or something like that. But it's perfect for that. But I've actually been using this more often than not as a pocket clip, and it sits perfectly on your pocket with that much sort of exposed, so you can sort of pinch and pull it out. So it's a 1 layer or single layer. It's got 3 different tools on it, and it's quickly becoming one of my favorites. So it has the 74 millimeter scissors. So well, they did 4 sizes of scissors, haven't they, over the sort of course. So they had the 58 mil, the 74 mil, the 84 mil. Apologies for the jump scare. I seem to always sort of record my videos just as the mailman's turning up, so Buster was kicking off as usual. But yeah, back to the knife. So you had the 58 millimeter scissors, the 74, which this one is, so slightly a bit larger again, the 84, which unfortunately they stopped back in the 80s, 91, oh no, and the 93 as well. So yeah, there's been quite a few sizes of scissors, the 74 being much more usable in my opinion than the 58. They're just sort of cutting off threads and things like that, but these you can actually do some proper cutting with. You can cut 550 paracord and stuff with these, no problem. What's the length of the tool on this? So we're looking at 2 1/4, and then you've got the sort of the leaf style spring in there as well. Sits nicely in the channel. You can see how that pocket clip / money clip is on. It's just using the pins, of course, for the tools. I didn't really go over the retention. It's got pretty strong retention on that, to be honest, for a little tiny clip. And then on the front side of the knife, you have a nail cleaner and nail file, which I need to use quite a lot. So you can see you've got like the diamond sort of dust nail file. Apologies, dirty hands, in the middle of construction work, etc., building knives, they're going to be filthy. And the nail cleaner, of course, being at the top here, and you'd sort of run it through your nails like that to get any of the junk out. But of course, that's not a blade. It's done on the blade blank though, because you can see it's got a little sharpening choil, which I thought was kind of cool. They use the same blank for the blades and other tools. And of course, you get the Victorinox standard finish on the blades, which is this tumbled sort of polished finish, and the little nail nick on there as well. And then we have the main blade, and this is one with a 3-line tang stamp. So it is one of the newer ones. So it would have been made, you know, I think these were discontinued, I want to say around 2015, maybe a little bit later, maybe a bit before, I'm not entirely sure. But you get a beautiful sort of long pen blade on here. You see the edge grind on there. It's beautiful on both sides. Now this thing looked pretty much unused. Now there is a little bit of rubbing you can see down there. And for the single layer with the file, that's pretty normal. It's more likely than push rub rather than actual rub, because when you close it, there is a gap between those tools. So it's when you go to open it, you naturally push the tool that way. It's quite hard to pull it away and open it. So that's more than likely me just opening and closing the tool, causing that sort of rub. But it's a beautiful little pen blade on this, and the fact there's no key ring, and even this pocket clip, you can't really feel that in the hand. It's sort of, it's very comfortable to use as a sort of a fifth pocket penknife, this really. Blade length on that, then we are looking at total length of 2 1/8, and then a cutting edge of 1 1/7. So yeah, very usable little penknife. Again, much more usable than the 58mm. These 74s are, honestly, I've got one with a key ring, and I'm thinking about replacing my Rambler on my keys with one of these. It's just seems a lot more sturdy, a lot more robust, and you could do a bit more use with it while it's still remaining a keychain knife, you know, being very friendly in the sort of the UK office environment where a lot of people kind of think these are weapons, but they're quite clearly not. It's a tool. Look at the size of the blade. But yeah, this is a fantastic gift from my friend Mikey over at Baldy's Blades. Mikey, I really appreciate you sending this and thinking this of me. I love this little thing. I think it's superb. Very slender carry, perfect to put in your pocket, a fifth pocket. You could even put it inside a slip and have this clipped over the edge of the slip, or just chuck it all on the slip completely. But if you get a chance to pick one of these up, I really would, because the prices are going up for these on the secondary market, with them being discontinued and sort of few and far between, to be honest. I know Mark over at MBEDC was gifted one from Randy. I know he loves that, and I can see why. It's absolutely superb. Nice, slender, beautiful. I kind of wish they would put this on some more models as well. Maybe if I could find some aftermarket ones of this, I could make my own custom and put one on an executive or an ambassador or something. That'd be pretty cool, as opposed to having those sort of horrendous aftermarket pocket clips that screw into the scales. Really don't like those. But there we go, guys. That's my sort of overview of the Victorinox money clip. Unfortunately, this one is now discontinued, but you can pick it up on the secondary market every now and then. But I really hope you enjoyed this. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and ring that bell for notifications to be made of videos when they drop. Have a wonderful day, and I'll speak to you guys soon and catch you in the next one. Peace out.